Mr. Speaker, I'd yield now 4 minutes to the ranking member of the Oversight and Government Reform Committee, Mr. Cummings.
Thank you.
Recognized for 4 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank you, Mr. Pallone, for yielding and for your great work on this legislation. I rise in support of provisions in this package reauthorizing and reforming the Office of National Drug Control Policy to improve coordination of our national response to the drug crisis. At my request, the bill creates a demand reduction coordinator position parallel to the existing interdiction coordinator to strengthen demand reduction initiatives, including efforts to expand treatment. Among other critical reforms, this legislation also requires ONDCP to report whether drug control program agency budgets are adequate to achieve the goals of the National Drug Control Strategy. And it requires the compilation of essential data on overdoses, deaths, and interdiction in a data dashboard so the American people have a clear, accessible picture of the effectiveness of efforts to combat the drug crisis. I thank Chairman Gowdy, Chairman Meadows, and Vice Ranking Member Connolly for working with me to develop legislation that will reform ONDCP. And I thank Chairman Grassley, Ranking Member Feinstein, and Senator Cornyn for their leadership. Let me also give special thanks to the committee staff. And I must say to the majority and the minority staff, they did a phenomenal job working hard in conference and throughout this effort. Without their extraordinary efforts, this legislation would not be in this package today. I close with a simple warning. There are a lot of people suffering. Almost 198 people dying a day. And those are the people who are dying. But there are a lot of people in the pipeline who are in so much pain, they don't even know they're in pain. And so while the provisions of H.R. 6 are important, without significantly expanding access to treatment and wraparound services through long-term, sustained funding, we continue to nibble of our national crisis, and the crisis will continue to worsen. With that, I yield back, and I thank the gentleman for yielding.